Hello everybody, today is May the 4th, 2024. I'll do a pretty quick video. I had a pretty busy day and I still have to go to the airport, and I feel like I'm running out of time. Anyways, the names I'm gonna address are AMD, Amazon, CAVA Group, CROX, HIMS, and KTOS, which is defense, how you call it, company or whatever. As per usual, just so you guys know, I like to trade. I swing trade and day trade. I've been swinging lately. It's been easier for me and less stressful. And because of lack of time now, swing trading is working better for me. I base my decisions on the 1 day chart, and then I move down into these time frames to make my decisions, especially about the decision is based upon the strength that I see on the day, and I like to pick, let's say, my calls at a lower price and that obvious stuff, and my puts at a higher price. This is not financial advice. Make your own decisions, and I strongly suggest to do some research before you invest your money or risk your money. Don't gamble. Anyways, AMD. What do I see on AMD versus Nvidia, for example? I was thinking about what is the dynamic that is happening in some of these names, and obviously Nvidia has a tremendous advantage considering on the industry versus what you might see on AMD. I think that AMD is falling behind, at least for now. I still believe that they have incredible management, and they probably can do pretty incredible things. But to really think that if Nvidia moves, AMD moves, I think it's a little bit naive, unless it's a pretty dramatic move in which the whole side of this tech industry moves with Nvidia. Other than that, I don't see any, I guess, sympathy moves between these companies now. So what I'm seeing here is that the support right here that we have at 161 and some change, 161.25, is breaking. Another thing that I also like to look is this is the SMA 35. Now we're under the SMA 35. We were bouncing out of it for a while, and now we're down. And we can also see that we are under the EMA 20 and the EMA 9. So there is definitely room to go down to 115, 151, and then see what might happen after that. MACD and TSI don't look good, especially if you're bullish. And so I think in the next few days we are probably going to see a downtrend towards 150 or to 151. So if this is a name you like to trade, my view on this is the tendency is more towards the 51 level, 151 level, and then I guess we can make decisions on if we break here. Definitely it's gonna keep going down. So that's what I see on AMD. I see a downtrend, and now Amazon. I mentioned Amazon yesterday. I'm mentioning this name again because what I said yesterday was that the SMA 35, which is this line right here, is a crucial level for Amazon. It seems like it's a pretty consistent indicator, especially on this name, and the farther back you go, the more you see how it actually bounces or breaks and then actually keeps going down. But it actually moves in a way kind of close to the SMA 35. What I mentioned yesterday is that this could be either a support or a resistance level for Amazon. I still thinking it looks more like a support at this point. I would like to see this keep going up and see if we move back to 189, but we're still in that kind of I guess purgatory on this stock, and we just have to wait for the next day or two what I'm seeing here on the MACD and the TSI is in these indicators that are starting to cool up, and that's a good indication for a change of trend, especially if we're expecting a move up to 89. So let's just wait. I don't think I'm gonna. I trade Amazon. I don't think I'm gonna have any positions on Amazon within the next few days. If anything, I might have some by the beginning of next week or maybe by the end of next week. But it all depends on how this is going to behave between the support level 174.86 and also how it's going to play on the SMA 35. I have CAVA. This is an interesting chart. And it's interesting because we are very high on the MACD, quite far from the zero line, the same on the TSI, and we're still very close to 70 on RSI. So we're close to be overbought again on the RSI. We have this support level at 80.5, 80.79 or 49, but this is starting to look good, especially for a short. I'm gonna wait for tomorrow maybe and see if by the end of the day tomorrow I can actually buy some puts, or I might actually wait on the reaction on this level right here and how the rest of the indicators behave once the price action gets to this level that has a little bit more of liquidities, as you can see right here. So that could turn into a strong support level, so keep an eye on this. But as far as I can see right now, this looks great so far for a candidate for buying some puts. And you know, the price is not that high. I don't know what's the price of the puts, but I still want to buy them if this is still moving this way. I really like the fact that we are so separated from the signal line, the same on the TSI, and normally what comes after that is a pretty dramatic move down. But keep an eye on this support level at 80.49. Another one that I was looking at yesterday, and I want to mention it today, this for sure I think I'm getting in tomorrow. Hopefully we have another day that is kind of like this. Today it was minus 3.88 38, I'm sorry, and breaking this support level at 146.75 will be quite interesting. And then I guess the next support, I would use the SMA 35 as the next support level. As you can see here, it tends to bounce, and a lot of stocks do that on this indicator. So, but what I really like is the behavior of the MACD and the TSI, and the RSI is already on its way. So let's just wait for this level right here. I think I'm gonna buy some puts tomorrow, unless obviously if, you know, CROX is up 5%. But even if that is the case, that would actually extend these indicators even more, which would make it more enticing for me to just be patient and just wait for the right time to buy some puts. But this is definitely a short candidate for me, and it's one of my favorite right now. So I'm keeping a close eye on that. Actually, I'm gonna make a good note on this. Sorry for doing this, but I had a pretty busy day, and anyways, sorry, I was taking notes. HIMS, where is HIMS? Here you are. One thing about HIMS is that they have some stuff going on for them. I guess they have new products, new drugs, new things in the market. I think that's great. But I'd like to see take a look at the chart as well, and it looks pretty extended. So what I want to see here is what is the behavior of the stock in the next few days, or I would even wait until next week. But we had a pretty decent day today, 1.66 on green, and we again, there might be a little bit more space here, more room here to go a little bit higher, which would be great, to be honest. But I think a pullback is going to be due pretty soon. I'm not putting any support or resistance levels right here because at this point I don't have a lot to see. Well, you have a gap right here that normally I tend to believe that is going to get filled, but it doesn't matter what I believe. At the end of the day is what you see. So I like that RSI is already over 70, and these two guys, the MACD and the TSI, look pretty stretched already. The TSI is already losing a little bit of strength, but nothing that could actually be, I guess, different or overwritten tomorrow by another green day. But this is another name that I'm gonna start looking very closely for a short position. And this is the last one. I told you guys it was gonna be a short video. KTOS, KTOS Defense and Security Solutions. So the name says it all. You can see that it has is breaking support and it's coming down. I like the MACD and the TSI. The EMAs are looking pretty good, and we have a lot of space here to at least meet the SMA 35 at one point. But I think that the 20s would probably be the next support level, and yeah, somewhere around here. Yeah, I think that 20 is in that level, 20-ish could be the next support level. So I'm definitely, for sure, this one and CROX, I'm gonna probably buy early in the morning, and those I think those are gonna be my positions tomorrow. I don't have anything. I mentioned yesterday I sold everything, and there were some stocks that I wish I didn't sell. Roblox was one of them. I was going long on Roblox, and I sold yesterday. This thing keeps going up. I feel like crying, but I will deal with it. And then I was very impatient with Shopify, which is another name that wants to make me cry. But don't worry about it. We still have this resistance level that if we break, that would be fantastic actually, if we come into this low liquidity area. So Shopify still in play. I don't have any options on them, but yeah, I think I sold a little bit too soon. Another one that keeps running up, and I mentioned this about 3 weeks ago or so, somewhere in this area. I was telling in one of my videos that I love the setup in the MACD and the TSI, and look where we are. So this gap is just gonna fill. I did sell my options or my calls right on this candle, somewhere in this candle. So I was green, but it's one of those things that I either have to really come to terms of not being so paranoid and you know, let some of my runners run, but I'm also very impatient. So I don't know, I walked away with money on all of this, but as you can see the charts, these names just kept going up. I want to see here also on Roblox what's the deal with this support level, resistance level, and see if there is a retest, and then I might get in. This is still looking great. So that's all I have for today. I'm gonna add, I guess I mentioned Roblox, and I mentioned Shopify. Yeah, that's what I have for today, guys. Thank you, everybody, and don't forget to subscribe and like the videos. And also you can find me on X as NoRandomTrades. I put a lot of these charts right here, and I do into some detail on what I think and what are the indicators telling me. So yeah, that's that. Thank you. Bye bye.